Live from LegendCast Studios, it's Chow with Chi time with the infamous Chris J and the equally infamous Sean Filoni Garber. Here at LegendCast, we are equal opportunity offenders. No one is safe, no topic is off limits. It's all personal opinion, and it's all in good fun. So let's get this party started.
And I never saw anything about it. It was about Robert Downey Jr. Leaving an interview.
Yeah, I watched the one interview.
You did?
Yeah.
I know I'm having Sherry over here. Check it out. In this case more, but can you tell me what happened?
Yeah, it was. It started out at a very, just normal interview, like all the cast has been doing throughout as long as they've been doing these interviews for Age of Ultron.
Where was this one at?
This one, I wasn't sure. I didn't get where it was at.
I'm not sure.
But it was just an interview with a British guy, and he was talking to Robert Downey Jr. about Iron Man and about the start of Iron Man and going from there to the Avengers, and just a normal interview. And then all of a sudden he went down the path of bringing up Robert Downey Jr.'s dark past about his cocaine habits and asking about previous quotes he had made. And Robert Downey Jr.'s like, well, I'm not going to go back on anything I've ever said. He's like, what I said was what I said, but this is who I am now. And he's like, are we supposed to be doing an interview about the movie right now? And the guy goes, yeah, we are, but I have these couple questions. And Robert's like, well, I'm supposed to be here doing an interview about the movie, not about my past.
Yeah.
He's like, we can do another interview about my past, whatever, but and then he got up, and he was very peaceful about it. He didn't punch him in the face, he didn't throw a fit, he just got up and said, interview's done. They unclipped his mic and he walked out. Like, I was like very surprised, like sat back in his chair like, what was that all about? And it was just,
Well, what do you expect? I mean, he's there, you ask him to come there to do an interview, he does it for you. Taking his time to do that for the movie. Why do we have to bring up the past during this movie segment thing? If you're gonna do that, ask beforehand. Hey, can we do this instead of just doing that? I know
it'd be one thing if he was taking a line off the table as they were doing the interview.
Yeah,
but it's a totally different story when Robert Downey Jr. has been clean all this time, had a great acting career, went to jail, got out, and now somehow has his career back after doing all that, and is even more well liked now than before he went to jail. It happens.
It was in London.
It was in London, that's why the guy was British.
You
British
Brits, come on,
journalist.
man.
He's trying to get a reputation for ruffling celebrities' feathers, so he did this on purpose. Quentin Tarantino walked out on him in 2015.
That's another thing I heard, yeah.
So why
He started talking crap
you
on
want
Tarantino.
to be known as something? Be known as a good interviewer, not a dick. Or be a dick.
Yeah, I agree.
PPs are for playing with, not for
Being.
Yeah, not for being. Well, all right. Another thing. The first part is another thing that's out there that's big is Batman and Superman. Marvel's all over the place kicking ass, but where's DC? Finally, I saw the little short. We watched the short trailer as we were getting stuff ready last time, and the ending, when he says, for those who haven't seen it, you better watch it. I'm going to say what he says. We'll get over it. And he's like, do you believe? And that's Batman asking Superman. He said, you will. I mean, that's just...
It was fantastic. I thought it was amazing.
So, is this supposed to be continuing from the movie that just happened previously? Or is it another storyline? Because, I mean, same character, same Superman.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be based off of that Superman, of course, because it's Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
And then they're just going to add Batman into the mix.
Okay.
So...
Kind of like, they're just saying, like, here's this guy coming out of nowhere, saving everyone, kind of doing what he wants. He's an alien. He's not, human. And,
people look upon him as a god, and other people are like, no, he's not a god. We don't know anything about this guy.
And here comes the rich, awesome Batman, which is one of Sean's favorite superheroes, actually.
Absolutely, as you can tell by my shirt.
And we'll get into that character in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, what's his name?
Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck didn't look bad. You know,
No,
the
I
costume
liked
looks
it.
really cool. It's just like, you know, looks something out of goddamn, what's his name? The artist who did Sin City.
Frank Miller.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, Frank Miller. I apologize, Frank. But it's like it has that Frank Miller look to it. So, and that's kind of what that I told you that body armor in the end, that trailer, is supposed to be from like that comic,
Yeah.
Dark Knight. So we'll just see where this goes. The only problem that I have right now, one of the only problems I have right now, and he has right now, is I actually just shared a
Are we talking
picture.
about the trailer, or are we talking about something completely different here?
It's not from the trailer; it's from the movie.
Yeah, there you go. From a movie.
From that movie, and getting this picture of this gentleman who's supposed to be the Joker. Okay, if you have my Facebook page, take a look at that because I shared it.
It's a full-on picture and article about it. So yeah, I have it on mine too, and I'm just. What are your thoughts about it before I go into
Oh
mine?
my god, dude! I mean, really, the little damage tattoo on his forehead, the ha ha ha's on his arm, and the crappy skull with it's just he looks like a straight white trash can. White trash can homie. You know, like if you watch out for no sprinkles, it's just
No offense to the man on but he looks like he belongs out in Riverside.
no, dude.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
What's
I
with
know.
with the grills too? Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
This
Yeah,
this is a Mr. J. You know this.
yeah. It's just terrible. No face scars. No messed up makeup. I mean, I understand creative liberties. I appreciate it. You know, and yeah, I read through a lot of the comments on there that people are making, saying, "Oh, people are going to hate," and you know, everybody talk crap on Heath Ledger. Yeah, everybody talked crap on Heath Ledger when he was assigned the Joker, cast as the Joker in the first place. But once his first photo came out, you may want to put this out on Facebook. He looked amazing. Yeah, when Heath Ledger's first first picture came out, he looked absolutely amazing. And this first picture of Leto is just. I don't know what Harley Quinn's gonna look like. I like Margot Robbie. I thought she's an amazing actress. I can definitely see Margot Robbie. She's supposed to be Harley Quinn in this one.
What else she playing?
The most recent thing she was in Wolf of Wall Street.
So
It was very good movie. But anyways, you can tell by her her accent and her tone in that movie that you can kind of hear Harley Quinn in the background, or at least I could. But I don't even know what she's gonna look like now, and I'm not excited for it. I'm kind of afraid with this Joker look.
I agree.
To me, it looks more like a fan done thing, and if it was a fan done thing, it's pretty awesome. But to be the Joker in a movie is not.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that.
It doesn't look like that at all. Yeah, that's my ideal Joker.
Alright, any more takes about Batman Superman?
No, I thought the trailer was awesome. I'm excited for the movie. Really worried about Sinister Six at this point in time. Or I'm sorry, not Sinister Six, Suicide Squad.
I was worried about that when
So
I first
many
heard about
S's.
it.
My apologies.
That's when I heard about it.
Yeah.
Alright, and one of the biggest topics, yes, has to do about like, you know, comics and movies and all that stuff, but one of the biggest topics out there everywhere, and even last week in Anaheim they celebrated it, is Star Wars. The new trailer for Star Wars.
The Star Wars Angel game was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I heard the Star Wars Angel game. There's actually a Star Wars convention last weekend. I know one of my friends, Matt, he went and posted a bunch of pictures on Instagram. It just looked amazing.
A couple of my friends went too. It looked pretty awesome.
It looked really cool the way they made just statues of things and the art that people made for it was just amazing. Of course, everybody's dressed up in costumes, cosplaying. I saw a couple taking the characters from Frozen. The one girl dressed up as Leia in the Jedi outfit, but Frozen color. She was like the.
Oh really? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's actually pretty.
Did you see the one picture? It was Darth Vader and a stormtrooper standing outside next to those people with the Holy Bible. Like
No, I didn't see that one.
yeah, believe in Jesus or you're going to hell. And they had stormtrooper and Darth Vader sitting next to him with the sign. It said Holy Sith or something like that. And on the signs it said "Come to the dark side." It was pretty fantastic. Standing right next to those, it was fantastic.
One thing I want to do is like you talk about these people that the science, religious science. I actually want to interview one. So I'm going to be planning to go either to Adam Expo or Comic Con. Just seriously talk to one of these guys. You know, not to be a dick, not to be rude. Just want to ask questions.
Well, why do they care?
Yeah, exactly. And I just turned black.
So
I just want to see their take and like, do they feel they have to do this? Why? Because I know there's a lot of people out there that go to these conventions that are religious. So I just want to, know what's up. I just want to know their take on it. And that's it. I just want to know.
Yeah. It's really the Angel game too, and I don't. It's an Angel game. Angels in the outfield. I mean, I'm just saying.
They're the Angel game?
Baseball's a sin. Yeah, they're at the Angel game all the time, every time we go. Yeah, I don't get it.
Alright. We'll go off that. So I know you love that trailer for Star Wars.
No, the trailer is amazing. Epic.
I know people say, Han Solo's old. He's Han motherfucking Solo. He can be any age, and he's still the champ, okay?
Actually, I gotta refine the Craigslist ad I saw online too. It was that first scene, whatever speeder bike or whatever, you can't really tell what it is, going through the desert of that new planet, and you see the X-wing crash, and then you see the giant Star Destroyer in it. Well, it had a picture of that, and it said Class 2 or whatever Star Destroyer for sale, and it just went on just a whole list about specs and all this other stuff for it. And if you want to buy it. No mind games kind of thing. It was pretty funny. We'll have to put it up on our page. It was quite hilarious. I got a good laugh out of it.
Do you want to check that out? So this year, it's going to be Star Wars and Avengers.
Well, yes, Star Wars is this year.
Star Wars is near Christmas, and Avengers is a couple
12th to the
weeks.
17th. Yeah, and Avengers is the 1st of May.
From those two, what do you want to see like badly from the two?
Oh, Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Sherry? Star Wars or Avengers? What do you want to see? What do you want to see the most?
I want to see the Avengers.
Avengers. Chris?
Okay, well here's my take. Those last three piles of shit, and I'm saying the word SHIT shit of Star Wars, don't exist in my mind. So I'm a little scared to see this one, but it still looks good because my man, what's his name?
J.J. Abrams.
JJ made me like some good old Star Trek. Those movies were awesome.
Oh, Star Trek movies. Oh my god, phenomenal.
But then at the same time, I've actually been more in comic books than I was like Star Trek or Star Wars. Well, not really. Star Wars I watched a lot too, so it's hard. I want to say.
Yeah, I grew up on Star Wars and Star Trek, so that was
Not really Star Trek, but Star Wars and comics.
that was a huge nerdgasm for me when I went to go see the first Star Trek. It was mind blowing. That's the exact way I feel about this. Star Wars movie.
I'm gonna say Star Wars because I want a good Star Wars movie. I want I don't really care about the prequel. I want to know what happened afterwards.
Yeah.
I watched Luke kick ass to get where he was and Return of the Jedi. Fighting his dad and just what happens afterwards. Because afterwards, I don't know how young you were when they came out. They came out with some other figures, another storyline after Return of the Jedi. They made that game too for the 64.
Yeah, books, games. They came out with a lot of stuff afterwards.
Where Luke Skywalker he wasn't Sith, but he was he was undercover, pretending to be. But I think he started training that way, maybe. So I always want to know, whoa, what's up with this? What's going on? And nothing happened. Nothing went on.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, Star Wars. I'm gonna see what happens with that.
Well, I also want to bring up too, nerd out a little bit here.
Nerd out.
After watching the trailer, there's quite a few things, and I saw a couple of these online, and they were talking about how that new planet that first starts out isn't Tatooine. It's supposed to be a new planet.
Oh, okay.
Called Jakku. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not entirely sure, but and And then they go on to talking about, okay, so Luke's narrating the whole thing. Then his dad's Vader's mask comes out. Did he go back and get it? Who went out back and got the mask after he burned away and died? Because they did that burning ceremony for him on Endor. And so who went back to Endor to pick up the mask? Why is it on what looks like a pedestal? A lot of questions have been thrown out there about this trailer that we'll be very interested to answer, because then another one is, it goes, my father has it, not my father had it.
Well, remember, that's the original line from the original movie.
But this is supposed to be the new one, and it's supposed to be that take of, I have it, my father has it, you have it, kind of thing. It's supposed to be, the way the trailer made it sound is that this is all present stuff that's going on right now.
That's true, but like I said, I mean, that soundbite sounds from the originals when he's talking about it in Jedi. Yes, I know where it's from. Jedi. I've seen that movie a million times.
So then it goes, and then the trailer goes on, and and then some random woman handing what looks like a young girl, or possibly Leia, Luke's lightsaber. So don't know if something happens to Luke or what, but then you get to one of the most intriguing parts, I think, is when you see him and R2-D2 sitting there, and what looks like him, because he's got just the cloak on, you don't see who it is, and R2 sitting there, and then all of a sudden just the hand reaches out, and it's the same hand that he had cut off, but what happened to his artificial skin off of it? That's what I'm curious about.
A lot of questions.
A lot of questions that I can wait for the answer to in December.
All right.
Not really, I want to know.
So, hey, we ask these questions. So what do you think? Which one are you guys waiting for, Is it Batman, Superman? Is it Avengers? Is it Star Wars? Which one of these do you want to see the most? And,
Can you say the new Despicable Me? Because I want to see that too. I'm excited about that.
One?
No, 2 Minions.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, Minions looks awesome.
Yeah, but no one's talking about that right now. It's these 3 things right now.
Oh, we're just letting it open to anything.
It's
Anything anybody wants to talk about.
Slut Time, Bad Joker, and Star Wars. Alright, my friend. We're going to take a little time out right now to show our sponsor. So, if you're online, we'll be right back. And we're going to show you one of our products, or one of their products from Filoni and Sons. He's actually Sean Filoni Jr. So, he is what would you be, the next in line?
Yeah.
Actually, the only in line. The only in line to take over the company when it happens. So, we'll get back to you in a second. Hey everybody, and it's sponsor time, and today show a product from our sponsors, Filoni and Sons. And today, Mr. Sean Filoni Garber, what do we have today?
Oh, we have a quite an ingenious product. It's called chloroform.
Chloroform.
Yeah.
But it's not just any kind of chloroform, right?
No.
Is this American made?
It's American made, all organic, all natural,
just like
GMO free.
Oh, whoa!
I said GMO, not HOMO.
Same thing. All right. What chloroform you gonna ask? Well, there's times when we're with either a significant other or family member just nags, or
You just want them to shut up.
Yeah, or you're trying to do your work or something on the computer and just nagging and stuff. You don't want to hit them.
Yeah, that's just abuse. That'll get you in trouble with the cops.
Exactly. Or they'll call you a sexist pig or something like that.
Exactly.
Or you don't want to hurt them, but all you got to do is put some of this chloroform on a towel that says so. Put it on, and just go.
Does this rag smell like chloroform to you?
See, and we're done.
And actually, he doesn't have to do that. He doesn't have to go like this. He just goes like this. Does this smell like chloroform to you? And just sniff it, and they're out. And they're out peacefully and quietly. And since it's all natural, it doesn't harm them.
Nope.
It's all natural.
They wake up with the best sleep they've ever had.
Exactly, and a big boner. And also, too, just for those that also have in-laws, it works just for them also. Because, Like they say, what's the difference between outlaws and in-laws? Outlaws are wanted. So Pony and Sons.
Very true.
This product says is take a whiff and you end up stiff, but take a deep breath and you end up close to death. So be careful with that. Pony and Sons. They are. Hold on. Sorry. I just had it down. The inventors of inventions, making the impossible possible and perfecting perfection. In fact, now you get
Get a free ride.
exactly, and it's also made in
America.
and it's all natural.
Exactly.
And also too, you can also get one of the new Apple Core product made bottles too. Supporters of Great American Inventions, Apple Core. And
Well
Pony
made
and
glass
Sons.
bottles, by the way.
Exactly. Not that cheap shit. So thank you once again, Pony and
Absolutely.
Sons.
Buy it.
Now. And welcome back everybody to Chowachi Time with me, Chris J. and
Sean.
that's right, Shannon. And
Babs.
BABZ 9. We'll get to that later. Another time. Alright, so now guys, we're gonna go towards the questions that I asked on Facebook. There's one I asked, and a lot of you guys would be polite and nice to answer. And there's one that he asked that a lot of you dicks did not answer to. So then I posted it, and I didn't get that many comments, So he got her butthurt. So he's like, I'm so sick of myself. I'm gonna be in my room in the corner because no one loves me. No one cares about me. And I was like, wow, it's not like Sherry. So, alright, guys. Since I tried using my laptop and it's just not really working good here, so I'm gonna use my phone and Johnny's. So the question I asked is, if you can have any superpower, what would it be and why? Kristen. This question says she likes to control time because then you will never be stressed about getting something done in time, being somewhere on time, waiting for time to pass work, and also rewind if you need to do over. That's not bad.
It's not bad. The only problem is it affects everybody else. Because if you rewind or fast forward so far, you may not age, but everyone else will.
I would just stop time for a little bit.
You do that too.
Yeah, for a
But
little
will it
time.
stop your time too? Because even that every second is still going to age you.
What if I need to steal somebody's money out of their pocket?
There you go.
Well, yeah, because you think about it, you will age a little faster than them because it stopped. So you have to watch out for that, Kristen, because you will age a little more. They won't, because if you rewind time, it's still stopped. You're just going towards it. So we gotta watch out. All right, Miss Jemina. Miss Jemina says either immortality or being able to control someone's thoughts. That's a good one. Mortality. The only thing I see is those movies where they say like you're immortal, but they're like, I want to know what death is. I've been alive for too long. I just wonder if you've been alive. Because I came up with an idea to the story, and one of it is the brain. We will keep on getting older and older. Will you stay sane? Will you stay sane or what?
Yeah, you may go crazy with just all your friends and loved ones dying
Exactly.
around
That's
you.
one thing you can't get rid of that. It's going to be in your mind. So that's why I worry about mortality. Ms. Leslie Vandenberg says flight or the ability to change into animals. How about both? You'll be able to get a flying pachyderm, That's a good one. And Mr. Champollion number once again. Oops, my bad. Oh, sorry. I would have wanted telekinesis, not telepathy. Not my ass off. So.
Yeah. Telekinesis was what I actually meant to put down, not telepathy.
And again, Mr. Justin Dominguez says teleportation, like Jumper, because that would be badass. I haven't seen Jumper, my friend.
It's good.
Alright, so I have to watch it and understand what you're saying. But I know they jump through time and have guns. Something like that. It's pretty cool. And Tina says, if Star Wars counts, then Force powers or regeneration like Wolverine. Not bad. Now, and then Natasha, of course, because Miss Star Wars right here, says, well, that guy said, the Force hands down. And then some other guy, by the name of Champollion Garber, says, well, okay, if we're going to go into the Force,
Yeah, it's got everything.
What is everything? What does this Force have?
It's got telekinesis.
Uh-huh.
I can kill you with it.
Okay.
I
But
can
you're not-
change your mind at
But
will.
are you doing Force like the way it's supposed to be used, like a Jedi? Or are you using it the way you're supposed to use it as a Sith?
Oh yeah.
Which one?
Oh yeah, Sith, absolutely.
So,
Are you
yeah,
kidding
you-
me? You gotta use it to its full potential.
So,
And half out, you get a gift and you can't not use it to its full potential.
like choking somebody with your mind.
Exactly.
And get lightsabers. Actually, get cooler lightsabers. Like the new one with the two.
Yeah.
There's like a friggin' like
Sword.
broadsword.
Yeah.
Alright.
That doesn't work, so I don't got it.
I mean, we'll see. Miss Rakshana says, communicate with animals, then I'll tell Mowgli to stop being stupid. And Mr. Brian Permeter, final answer to the question is to take the shape and function of any item, keeping my consciousness.
Is that which one powers activate?
Which one? That one?
Is that what he's talking about?
You take the shape and function of any item, and then just have your consciousness. So you can be this and know what's going on, but can you get up and walk? Ding, 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 ding.
Nope, you're a pen.
Yeah, right. The pen is mightier than the sword.
That's the end of your story. You got a movie for you. You're the pen.
We're done. For me, it's like what Terrence said. It would be mind power, but the mind power is I have so much abilities in that mind power. I can stop things like not time, but like bullets. I can travel quick distances, think where I want to go, end up there. Control people, read their minds, kind of what's going on. That kind of power. I mean, kind of be some kind of immortal, but not immortal.
Yeah.
Because I pretty much know what's going to go on. But yeah, age, old age, unless I can find a way to like young myself somehow with these powers, but that kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you everybody for answering those questions. And we got one more. And my good old buddy here and pal Sean wanted you guys to
I just don't
answer.
think, I think it's Facebook or something. Facebook enjoys me. Or I don't have any friends on it too.
Well, these guys
I'm
don't.
more leaning towards the latter.
What about the choice? All right. See, a lot of people have put theories on how the apocalypse will happen. Will it be zombies? Will it be meteors? Or another Michael Bay movie? I put that there, etc. So, how do you think it's gonna happen? So, Mr. Adam Hammer says the rise of Yetis. Fucking Yetis! I'm going to kill them all. Adam, I think you're onto something here. We gotta watch out for Yetis.
We should just see how this
We're gonna once we have the Yeti show, when we have our Yeti skins wearing ahead, and then my good old father, really done. The planets will throw a big ass fault, and everything would be sucked in. That's it. I agree to that. Nikki says power outage for a week will cause some major problems. No shit.
That would.
No shit. That's all. That's just 1 week of no power outage. Oh man. Oh no, there goes Marsh.
Especially with how unprepared people are. You
Yeah.
ask half the people around here, and if they have an emergency survival kit, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't.
Yeah.
Or have it updated at least.
Yeah. Ashley says Miley Cyrus and Justin Bieber will birth the Antichrist.
Yeah, if they had a baby, I could see that happening.
Holy shit, Ashley. Alright, here we go. Miss BABZ herself. I think man, let me say it one more time. I think man would do it to himself. Just in case you think I'm making this shit up, go to my page. Facebook. I think man would do it to himself. Either some country with evil intent or a drug company will unleash a catastrophic virus and set the apocalypse in motion. That sounds like Resident Evil to me. Fear and greed will keep it going. Or Godzilla will fart. You can go either way. For Godzilla. And of course I had to answer man. Huh, Sharon?
Have you never heard the term mankind?
He didn't say mankind.
It's a short version of that.
And the other one be equal. Didn't hear that. Adrian says some sort of pandemic stupidity where no one can manage to function. Eventually, either everyone is infected, or has been killed by the stupidity of those who are. So I'd say like all the cell phones and laptops and stuff break down. I think everybody just go, oh god, and just like go crazy like zombies. And then Sean, of course, I'm sticking with virus outbreak and show him why, Sean. Show him why. That's
Yep.
right. Umbrella.
Mhm.
That's right. So once again, I'd like to thank the few that answered that. Thank you so much. Made him feel a little better. Shut up. And by the way, guys, if you guys ramen burger, it was tasty. It was really tasty.
Yeah.
Go for it. All right. So we're gonna put up our new questions on Facebook and our Twitter accounts. We'll be showing you in a minute. Sean actually was in school, and actually I'd like him to tell you the question because you guys didn't answer this question last time. So Sean, what's your question?
It's a debate on whether or not. You're on a seizure?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. It's a debate whether or not violence is a human nature, whether it's born in. It's kind of boring because I want to kill him right now.
No, just kidding.
No, whether
that's acquired.
whether violence is inborn nature or whether it is a learned thing.
Or created, right?
Yeah, or created. Yeah.
So is violence? Is it just human nature? Does human nature just happens? I mean, do we learn it by watching something, or did we create it? Did you create it? Like when was it when the monkey guy got the bones and started getting the crap out of the other one? It was like 2001.
And the caveman?
Oh yeah, they were trying to do like the pre-caveman. Yeah. So there you go. Even if you kind of got lost right now, we're posting that stuff. So
Pay attention.
pay attention.
Define violence.
Violence, any kind of aggression, any kind of physical aggression.
What about a 2-year-old's temper tantrum?
That's not really violence because they're not. I mean, are we talking about are they hitting the
They're
adults?
screaming and they're hitting and they're stomping and they're.
Yeah, that's part of it. Is that it? I think it is. I think any form of physical violence, hitting any of that is
Okay.
considered violence. Yeah. Any act to harm another, basically.
What about mental? Like your words.
That's abuse. Then we go on talking about abuse. That's
So you're
mental
just
abuse.
talking about physical.
We're just talking about physical violence. Is it a learned thing? Is it something we created as a human race?
I can answer kind of something like that because if it comes to me surviving the zombie apocalypse, I will learn any technique I can to kill those fuckers. 'Cause
Yeah, but were you born with it? Were you born with the ability to be able to do that?
I was born to take out Yetis, so yeah. All the Yetis, except during Christmas. So there you go. So we'll be posting that up in a few. My question is an easy one, but I always like to hear this one. You know, it is in a zombie apocalypse. What would be your 2 weapons and why? Like big weapons. Well, 2 weapons. Your main 2. You know, like if we play Left 4 Dead, you get 2 weapons. Think about it before you just say, "Oh, get a gun." It's like you gotta worry about noise. You gotta length, ammo, how strong it is, all of that,
Dirtiness.
sturdiness, all that stuff. When it gets hard or it doesn't get hard, Alrighty. So, can we please get the stuff for the Twitter accounts and Facebook page, please? Not that! That's for later. Alright, here we go. I can just read pee-pee. Alright, guys. So you see right there, our Facebook page is Legends Cast. Go on there and tell us how awesome we are. Tell us what you would like to hear, what you'd like us to do. If you're interested to be us to interview, because I want to interview a number of you people. A lot of you guys are my friends, our friends, and we have stories, I know some of you have bands, I know, things we've done, our past jobs, not current jobs. I know this young lady who actually has these figures. You guys ever heard of a minifee? A minifee? Well, guess what? I know somebody that has one of those, and that stuff's cool. And hopefully she want to do the show. And here are Twitter accounts. Mine is at Chawachi Chris J, capital C, and for Sean over here, it's at TwitchUC. And for good old Babsy over here, it's Babs BABZ 6969.
Just so they can see a little bit better.
6969.
There you go.
Nah. So like I said, yeah. Even if they answer the question we're asking now, but give us ideas. What do you like us to talk about? Help us out, dude. I really want to do this. I know a couple of you are like, I don't know if I want to do this. I'm motherfucker. I'll come to your house and pull out by your chonies and you into the show. Okay. If you need us to go to you, we'll do it at your place. What do you need to say?
No.
Why am I saying everything? Because I can. So, please, guys. Please, once again.
Follow us.
Follow
Help
us.
us out.
Like us. Here you go. I think that's pretty much it. I do want to say one more thing, though. I'd like to dedicate this first show to, how do I say this, to someone just passed in our lives recently, a big part of our lives. To Miss Tina Hollenbeck Proslin, big part of our lives. She passed away I believe last week, and just want to tell you that we want to
She was a great dog. She was a service dog.
You see?
She was loved. She was adventurous. She never stopped. And I know that everybody misses her. And our condolences to Nikki and Kenneth.
Condolences, yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you for being part of my life there. Thank you for protecting me on Dumbo. For those who think I'm kidding, I'm scared shitless of Dumbo. She went on it with me, protected me. And she had the best
Awesome.
food catching ninja skills. You can turn around for a second, next thing you know, she has a red vine in her mouth or a churro. Went to Disneyland. Sean didn't get a chance to meet her, but he has met Mordecai and Dasha. But she's lived a good, was it 15, 16? 15 years, So, Tina, thank you for everything. I miss you, love you, and the show's for you. Hope you like it. Oh, I do, Chris, it's great. Alrighty, so thank you, everyone. Just hit us up on the tweets. Tweet us up. Is that what you say? Tweet us up. Hit us on Facebook. Ask us questions. How you felt. How you like the show. So we just gotta fix a few things, and you guys will see it soon. So I'd like to take time and say, something I learned from the Grapefield Ensemble is live long and live legendary. And the good friend Sean here always says,
Go Steelers.
Go Steelers. So thank you, everybody. Usually our fans come out by now, but it looks like they're a little tired. It is actually, what time is it?
Late. Turnover.
Yeah, it's about 2:30 in the morning. We do this for you guys because it doesn't care what time it is. So thank you, everybody. Have a good night. And